who's listening to this message today, but I know someone is going to click on this video who really needs to hear this. Maybe that's you. You might be in such a difficult moment right now that the only thing you can think is, why is this happening to me? Pain has a way of blinding us, of stealing our vision and trapping us in the feeling that it will never get better. But I want to invite you to think differently for a moment. Sometimes, when we're in a deep pit, we wait for someone to pull us out. But what I want to tell you is that often, the way out starts with our own decision to see things from a new perspective. No one gets out of the pit without taking action, without grabbing the rope or deciding to stand up. What's holding you down? Is it the pain? Is it the feeling that you've lost control? I know that in the middle of pain, it's hard to think about anything but the problem. But here's the challenge. Will you keep focusing on the problem, or will you take a small step forward? There's a tough truth we don't like to hear, but it can set you free. It's not the problem that defines us. It's our attitude towards it. When you choose to remain stuck in the suffering, you're giving the problem a power it doesn't deserve. But when you decide to act, even with fear and doubts, you start to take control of your life again. You may feel defeated right now, and that's real. I won't minimize your pain. But let me tell you something. Defeat is only final if you decide it is. Sometimes, the solution lies in looking beyond the situation and asking yourself, what can I do right now? Rather than focusing on what's out of your control. Pain makes us feel like everything is beyond our reach, but ask yourself, what is within my reach today? Sometimes, it's just the decision to change the way you see things. When you start thinking like this, the problem may not disappear right away, but how you respond to it begins to change. And that shift in mindset will take you to another level. You may not be able to change what happened, but you can change how you respond to it. And here's the amazing part. That's the first step to getting out of the pit. If you keep waiting for things to change on their own, you could stay stuck much longer than necessary. Look at the great examples in the Bible. Joseph, when he was in prison, didn't spend years lamenting his situation. He took action, even in a place of injustice. He used what he had, his skills, his trust in God, and his willingness to do his best where he was. And that's what we need to do. The world around you may seem to be falling apart, but how you choose to act, how you choose to react, makes all the difference. The key isn't to deny your pain, but to understand that your response to it can define your future. And sometimes, what you need isn't a magical solution, but the courage to take the next step, however small. Maybe that step is to forgive, even when you don't feel like it. Maybe it's to ask for help, even when you feel weak. Maybe it's simply deciding that no matter how hard today was, you'll try again tomorrow. So, the choice is in your hands. You can keep focusing on what you can't change, or you can start focusing on what's within your control. And you know what? When you take that first step, when you choose to act, even in a small way, something begins to change inside you. And that inner change is what will lift you out of the pit. Remember, your pain is real, but you are stronger than it. And your strength begins the moment you decide it won't control you. Reflect on this, and may God bless you.